Well, a bank investigation exposed a seawall company leaving deep and dangerous holes in a Palm Harbor backyard.
More than a year after 4 homeowners hired Seawall Services Incorporated and paid tens of thousands of dollars, the work isn't finished. Some work was deficient and needs to be repaired or replaced. And tonight, even more serious questions. Consumer investigator Shannon Bankin joins us now with the update.
Jen, Keith, county officials tell me they now have 2 investigations going. One into whether the work was done according to the approved permits, and another whether this company has the proper license to even be doing this type of work. After forking over $17,000 toward a new concrete seawall, Dina Winter is learning from the engineer that designed the project. He's inspected the work and determined the anchors aren't structurally supportive enough.
But at this point, the integrity of my property is significantly at stake.
Dina and 3 neighbors along Oak Avenue turned to me for help 15 months after they hired Seawall Services, Inc. and say the company stopped working and stopped returning their calls and emails. Looking for answers as to who's responsible, I noticed that the contracts say Seawall Services, Inc., a division of Coral Stone Builders, LLC. These contracts and permits list a general contractor's license for a man named Larry Bang, but officials at the Pinellas County Licensing Board and the State Department of Business and Professional Regulation tell me the 2 companies are not connected in any legal way. County officials say it appears that the principals of Seawall Services, LLC are not licensed to do business in Pinellas County, and the county is now investigating the work done by Seawall. All phone numbers listed in public records for Mr. Bang are actually numbers for his business partner, Tom Irving. He has not returned calls seeking contact information for Mr. Bang, the contractor ultimately responsible for the work on Oak Avenue. Meanwhile, less than 24 hours after calls from me, Dina sent me these photos of workers who showed up to resume work on her seawall. Jay Bowers of Seawall Services, Inc. tells me his company pays a fee to Coral Stone Builders in order to get permits pulled by their licensed contractor. I asked Bowers for a phone number for that contractor, Larry Bang, and he told me that he doesn't have the number.
So who's the county going to hold responsible for this work?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here, and that depends on what their investigations find. And remember, our inquiries have now spurred 2 different county investigations. The county is investigating both whether the work done followed the permitted plans that were approved and whether this company can legally use Mr. Bang's general contractor's license in order to pull the permits.
A lot of layers to this one.
Yeah.
More to come. Thank you, Shannon. If you have a problem that needs solving, you better call Bankin. There's the number, 1-855-BANKIN, or you can reach her on Facebook at WFLA Shannon.